Okay. Hello everyone. This is a quick update. Supposed to be asleep by now. It's 9:45, way past bedtime. But it's obligatory video, February 2nd, 2025. So yeah, what's up with, I guess that's tough from a title. Yeah, it's like what's up with my life right now. I uploaded like over 250 YouTube videos last year. Most of them edited, so that was quite a bit of time and not the best quality, of course, but I don't really care. But yeah, and this year I've only uploaded like 10 or 20 and it's already February. So I'm way behind my upload rate, only on track for like 100 videos, maybe even less, because I'll explain throughout the video. So yeah, what's going on for my life? I guess January was a bit busy. First week was like a work trip slash vacation. So I could have vlogged it, got content, but as you can tell, I'm so behind my vlogs. Still have like literally last year's Asia trip and Europe trip to uh, to edit and stuff. So yeah, that's been pretty off. And yeah, I've just been exercising a lot more than usual. This week, this week I exercised basically in terms of running, swimming, cycling, indoor and outdoor, and like a little bit of like elliptical arc trainer. I put in like 26 hours of exercise, and if you include like the stopping time, so this is only moving time. So if you include like time I stop running because of traffic lights or whatnot, and if you include like same as biking, same as like not changing, but I mean like strength training, and like the daily push-up goal of 60 every day for the whole year. Well, it's supposed to be 50, but I missed a day, so every time that happens, I add 10. I'd say it's almost 30 hours worth of exercise the entire week that just passed. And it would have been even more if I didn't have like friend birthday plans. Shout out to Hari. That just happened this afternoon. Would have gone for like, I don't know, like 50, 100 kilometer bike ride. But I got a flat yesterday, so everything worked out coincidentally well. But yeah, it's just, why am I doing this? I've ramped up over the last couple of weeks. Last week was around like 21 hours of active time. This week's like 26. Will I build it up to 30? Well, I don't know. It's hard to tell whether I'll just burn out immediately, get injured, or just, yeah, burn out in terms like mentally just be done. Because yeah, I'm pretty tired, and this is way past my bedtime, as I mentioned before. I need to be up at like before 5 a.m. tomorrow, so I don't know if that'll happen. And yeah, so why am I doing this? Am I doing this because did I start swimming first time in 10 years in a pool and got my road bike 2 weeks ago? Is that because I want to do a triathlon? Probably not. I won't disclose everything in this video, of course, due to personal obligations and other stuff, but ultimately I just want to exercise a lot. And I guess, sorry, this is a long video. You could just end it right now. Long story short, 2025 is like the 10-year anniversary of when I started running and exercising a lot, so I wanted it to be special. And yeah, the long version is that, yeah, 2015, exactly that's what happened, like mid-year 2015, I just started exercising a lot, like not really run, but like do weights, other cardio machines. And I started running because when the school year started, after summer, I can't go to like the YMCA or gym all the time, so I just ran after school for like half an hour, 20 minutes. And that's why I started running. But for the last couple of years, I've been thinking to myself, like 10 years, like how much have I evolved? How much have I changed? And a lot has happened since, and it's been pretty good, pretty cool. But over the last few years, like I've been having too much fun. I don't feel like I've pushed myself as much as I did before. It just felt like everything just came super natural, super fun, which is great and all. I still improved. There are like some hard times here and there, but I just feel like I could take myself to another level. Whether that's putting in a bunch of hours, that just putting a bajillion hours in, just exercising a lot more, spending my whole life exercising, or my day-to-day life basically exercising, rather than doing YouTube or doing a bunch of other content creation or just hanging out with other people and etc. etc. Just, I don't know, I feel like this year is basically one of my last years where I have all this time where I feel like I can and I'm willing to spend this time. Maybe my mind will get mature as the year go on and realize that a lot of this is just a waste and there are better things to do. But as of now, I don't think it's worth it, but I think it's something it's just, I don't know, I'm just curious. Ideally, I'd want to get like 30 hours a week, like have a good base before marathon season and all that in April and May, like just have 30 hours a week exercise. And that's not for marathoning. That's not because I want to run fast at marathons, because I just want to exercise. That's what I've always kind of enjoyed doing, and this is my own free will, of course. I don't want to sign up for a bunch of random things. Well, I don't know if I'll drop out, but sorry, my thoughts are so disorganized, but yeah, it's just, yeah, this year I want it to be a big year, just exercising in general, like what I always wanted 10 years ago. Like 10 years ago, I didn't do it because I wanted to run a marathon. I was still in high school. I just wanted to exercise to get more fit, and I think that's what I want to do now. Just exercise a lot more, whole different level compared to the last 2 years, and just get more fit. And I believe I can still get a lot more fit through so many sports I can just improve at just by doing them, like bicycling. Gotta learn how to fix a flat. That's been plaguing me. And yeah, last year was a big year. I ran the most I ever had. I exercised, I think, almost the most I've ever had, but I don't think that was the peak. I think my peak came a lot before that. I think that's 2022. Like my peak was, I'm using my main phone, which has all the stats from the Apple Watch, but I'll just pull up Strava, whatever, this website, fitness stuff. And yeah, in 2021, during the summer, I think that this was my peak in terms of exercising, like 101 hours in September of 2021. And all that was basically like 2 cycling sessions plus 1 running session a day. I think I was at a different level back then. Like you could look at a sample of like some random Wednesday, running, like hour 30 cycling, 14 miles at like 7:12. Like I hate looking back at 2020, 2021, like peak pandemic time, because I feel like that was my peak. I ran, like all my runs are so much faster, like a minute, 2-minute miles, 1 to 2 minutes per mile faster than what I do regularly these days. I didn't do it because I had a race in mind. That was during the pandemic. I didn't really sign up for anything. I just wanted to get fit. I cycled like twice a day back then. Like I remember like during the end of September, I would do like 2-hour morning, 2-hour afternoon, but like I'd wake up at like 5 a.m. and do my run. And I feel like that I wasn't doing it so I could run a super fast marathon. Maybe that was my end goal, but I did it because I just wanted to exercise a lot. It was just kind of like an addiction. And I'm not really addicted to it right now, but I just wanted to feel that again. And I guess, well, I already wasted almost 10 minutes. I gotta go sleep soon. But yeah, one of my main things about this year is I want to take all the best elements of my last 10 years and pretty much squish them into this year. Kind of like the Eras tour, going through all my different eras of like exercising on my own free will, because before that, my parents would sign me up for a lot of different sports, like swimming, martial arts, and I guess school I'd run and do soccer inside, outside school. But all this in the last 10 years was basically my own free will. All the exercise choices, like cycling, like almost like 60, 70 hours a month, running, all that kind of stuff. It's all on my own. Like there was no like school, classmate motivation. It's all on my own. And over the last year when I made a lot more running friends, which is incredible, but at the same time I'm super easily influenced, and that's why I signed up for a bunch of things that I probably shouldn't have, but it's fine. I can refund. Not fully refund, but I can still refund. But I guess the main objective is just to push myself to not my limit, but like just go on another level that I know I can get to, given what I've seen myself do in the last 10 years or before last year, And before I moved to Seattle, like I can take all those elements of training and bring it. And it'll be hard because I did a lot of that without having a full-time job. Maybe I won't have a job by the end of the year. We'll see. I think it's part of life. It's whatever. But I'll try to keep it, of course. I'll try to still work like a normal person. But outside of work, I can optimize. Like I spent so much screen time. I can easily cut down and exercise instead. What hard thing is obviously food. I don't know. I'll be cooking a lot less. Hopefully, I can still cook a good amount and not spend so much money on takeout. But yeah, in this part of my life, I guess I'll show it again. In 2021, like yeah, all this stuff, like I remember after like September-ish, like at the end of summer, I was thinking to myself like, I don't think I can. There's no way I can ever do this again for the rest of my life. Like, this is basically the peak. Blah 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 blah. I won't. No way I can exercise this much, run this much, anything like that. Last year, I proved that I can run a lot. And I guess last 2 years, I ran every day. My New Year's resolution, at least 5K. And like this year, I want to prove 2021 Stanley wrong. I want to do what I did back then. Like, as you can see, September 2021, I put in 101 hours of exercise, not including strength training. And I believe like I can put in like 25 hours of exercise per week, or I believe I can, sacrificing so much other stuff, but I want to prove myself wrong. Give myself like 2 months, 3 months of just nonstop exercise basically, and just prove myself wrong. Doing that amount, like lots of cardio, but on top of that, I want to like do even more. Like I did swimming, which is really good, I guess, for my health if I don't overdo it. And I just want to kind of prove myself wrong and show that it is possible if I put my mind to it, because it's nothing crazy. It's just like 3 hours a day, which doesn't sound crazy to me, which I was able to do this last week. I had to sacrifice a lot, but I believe it's possible. It's just I have to be disciplined. And yeah, there's so much other stuff I want to talk about. That's why I'm probably not going to be uploading as much content these days. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's why I've basically been out, and that's what I'll basically be doing. I'll just be running different sessions, swimming and biking, and yeah, instead of commuting to pools and doing stuff, I'll literally commute there to get more exercise in. I could bike commute, but I'm not as confident yet. I'm still a new biker, urban biker. Yeah, what else? Yeah. Of course, I won't do a formal unboxing. Might lose out on some SEO. Well, nothing crazy, but I have a Garmin here. If you watch my previous things, didn't expect. Probably some people probably don't expect me to get another GPS smartwatch, and it seems like the last two, Coros Apex 2 Pro and Garmin Enduro 2, I've returned them, and that's because I didn't need them. I just wanted to try them out. But this one, Garmin Fenix 7 Sapphire Solar, it's a couple years old, not the top of the line, but I got a good deal on it last year in Canada. Yeah, just kept it in the box ever since. I don't really have any need for it, but I guess one of the main requirements is to basically do more than what I did back then. I did everything back then on just an Apple Watch, and I don't think I need anything more than that. But given the things I've done over the last year with running, like running a super long amount of time, sometimes it is beneficial for an extra watch. And I'm not going to get rid of this. I love the notification system. I love so much stuff with the Apple Watch. But if I have to have a fitness watch, I'll, just like the other ones I've tried in the past, I'm going to wear 2 watches at once. And if I wear 2 watches at once, there's got to be a good reason why I'm wearing this second clunky one. And a good reason must be that I'm basically exercising at my peak. So that means I'm basically grinding, is why I'm going to be wearing 2 watches. And yeah, I don't know how it's going to go. I don't really, like, maybe back like a few weeks ago, I was kind of hype. It's like, yeah, once I hit my first 25-hour exercise week, I'll wear it. I'll open it. I finally get I won't return this because I got in Canada like last year, but It's just I finally have my own real running multi-sport GPS watch. Yes, it's multi-sport. So that's why even if I run 25 hours a week, I won't open it. I need to be biking and swimming. That's another one of my mental requirements as to make myself feel like I do need the watch, even though I don't. I've done everything this week on the Apple Watch. All 26 hours recorded, 26 plus hours recorded on this. Yeah, so this is kind of like an unboxing video. I already slashed part of this open. Hopefully it's a brand new one from Best Buy that I got last year. Hopefully there's some charge. I'll just open this. The solar ring, as you can see, the reddish ring around. Yeah, I already have the Garmin app installed because of my last watch, but let's see. Is it out of charge? Might be. Okay, what else is in here? Charger. Manual. Yeah, I'll just take it off and be right back, I guess. Okay, press and hold the light, which I did, to turn it on. Yeah, Fenix 7X Sapphire Solar, so yeah. Not the best, but it seems like because the bigger one is battery. Yeah, this is just an unboxing. It's like all black, which is cool. I know the Enduro is a bit flashy with the yellow part on the side. Yeah, it's okay. Like, how do I feel? Like, do I really need it? How often will I wear it? Because you give so much metrics, I'll wear it during sleep, etc., etc. I don't know what I'm yapping about, but yeah, I gotta sleep since past 10, but my own GPS smartwatch thing for the first time. English, pair with phone. Yeah, I'll set it all up, but for now, you know why I'm not going to be uploading as much videos. Shoot, 17 minutes. It's going to be okay. I have faith in myself. I'll do this. We'll see how it goes. Like, okay, I'll just say perfect world right now. Like 25 to 30 hours of, I won't be too hard on myself. 20 to 25 hours of training for the next, until the end of February. That's 4 weeks basically. February, because mid-March I go to New York for the New York half, so I know I won't be exercising as much, but at bare bones, at least on the February, 20 hours, 25 hours. Wish I can peak more, but hopefully I can get other parts of my life together, of course. That's why I said this, but if I can hit 130-hour week, it's cool, but for now, yeah. It's fun exercising a lot, but at the same time, it's been exhausting this week. There's so much difference when I'm just living on my own and like even just having a full-time adult life. I'm not a kid anymore, though I wish there are parts of that. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. If you've watched till the end, leave a comment. I'll read all the comments. Yeah, thanks.